Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Jappuccino here. This is going to be odds and ends 82. We're going to take a closer look at some mainline and premium diecast models I had featured in the video show and tell 173. Like I always say, Captain Procrastination strikes again. But I have another video that I'm going to do, and it'll probably be ready for next week. So be on the lookout for that one too. Okay, first, what we have on the turntable is a 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser, debuted in Hot Wheels showroom American Turbo 2013. Why is it turbo when it should be supercharger? Who puts a turbo in a Chevy gasser? But oh well. Moving on. Designed by Brendan Vituski. This is the Hot Wheels Gassers 2023 version in matte light blue, black stripe over the roof and sides. Has Vituski fabrication over front fender, Tri 5 Terra on the doors, black and plastic base. Tinted purple windows, which I don't really like those, but and it has chrome material, which I despise. Only picked it up because it was a gasser 55 gasser casting, and it has gray 5 SP wheels. I do own the green one from Drag Strip Demons. I don't own too many of them in premium. I think that's the only one I have in premium. I don't have the Candy Striker, so that's the one everybody wanted. Next, we have. No, this is next. We have the Chevy Corvette Grand Sport Roadster. They debuted in Hot Wheels Race Track Aces 2015, designed by Brendan Vituski again. He's the head of design for Hot Wheels now, as far as I heard. Hot Wheels Screen Time 2023, Metal Flake Silver. It has detailed tail lights. They're kind of low, so you can't see them. And KRE 4962 on the white license plate, black plastic base, clear windows, black interior, MC5 wheels. Based on the 1963. That's how black plastic vehicle. Okay. Okay, I said NC5 wheels. Okay. Based on the 1963 hand built limited edition race car with a fiberglass body and chassis made of aluminum, only 5 were built. This is a replica because it's supposed to be featured in. Dang, I'm behind. This is all the packaging. But you're gonna see. And this one's supposed to be from the Fast and Furious, which is movie number 4. No, it's Fast and Furious, but the movie it's in is in Fast 5. Fast and Furious franchise, but it's in Fast 5. One of the cars that they steal off that train in the beginning of the movie. I think that's the one that goes off the cliff where they jump in the water. So yeah, I collect that casting. I have one other one. The other one is different. Has lace wheels. It was in the 5 pack. They released, I think, 2 years ago. I think, yeah, probably been 3 years now. Next, we got we're gonna deviate, and we got a Matchbox, and we got the Matchbox 1960 Chevy El Camino. They debuted in NBX Highway 2022. This is the NBX Highway 2023 version. Metal flake light green tail. It has tail lights with silver trim on the sides. Chrome plastic base. Clear windows and dog dish like wheels. See, the tail lights are done. And I had to pick this up even though the headlights aren't done. Well, a Matchbox is pretty good casting. So basically the front is an Impala, I think, if I remember right. Yeah. Well, a Chevy too. Next we got the back to Hot Wheels. We got the Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution that debuted in Mud Studs. Yeah, Mud Studs 2023, designed by Dmitry Shakhmatov. This is the first color variation in red. It has detailed headlights, rally art racing livery, Evolution on the door, black plastic base. Smoke tint, windows, black interior, aero disc wheels. It's based on a full-size SUV produced from 1981 to 2021, known by different names in several different countries. For example, in the US, it was known as the Montero. The Pajero Evolution was the racing version, and it was used for events like Dakar Rally. 2,693 of these trucks were produced from 1997 to 1999, and the casting is based on the 1997 model. So, has detailed headlights and grille, but no tail lights. So, pretty cool. Next, we have an 84 Pontiac Firebird, which is ironic because we have a premium Firebird up here that we'll get to later. This 84 Pontiac Firebird debuted in Muscle Mania 2020, designed by Brendan Vatuski again. This is the Muscle Mania 2023 version in metal flake blue. It has blue accents, Trans Am on sides, white plastic base, tinted blue windows, black interior, NC5 wheels. The casting is a much needed replacement for the old 80s Firebird casting. It's probably been in existence since the very 80s. It has more detail, and it has the T-top with the plastic. And the foundation of this casting was adapted from the Knight Rider K.I.T.T casting from the Screen Time series, which I think has been around since maybe, I want to say it's been around since 2016, 2015. I have to do research on that. But it's being refined. Brendan Vatuski himself has owned several Pontiac Firebird Trans Ams. So he's into the muscle cars. So I didn't say, I'll say white plastic. Okay. Moving on. Next we got the Volvo 1800, I think that's how you say that. It's the P 1800 gasser that on debuted in HW Dream Garage 2023. So it just came out. It's designed by Lee Johnston, who's the actual owner of the car. He's a co-designer actually, and the Hot Wheels designer Manson Chung. This is the Hot Wheel, the same version, Dream Garage 2023 version in maroon. This is the first color, I guess, first color variation because it's like the real car. It has detailed tail lights, Hot Wheels on doors, silver trim, black plastic base. The headlights are done. I think the tail lights, can't tell because it blends in. Tail lights aren't done, but the headlights are done. And it has blue tinted windows, chrome interior, which I do not like that much. Well, it has SK5 SP wheels up front and 5 SP wheels in the back. Like I said, it's co-designed by the designer of the real car, Lee Johnston, who won the 2021, I should say, Hot Wheels Legends Tour prize, when you win the Legends Tour, you get, I guess, the grand prize or whatever. You get get your car immortalized. So dang. Sorry, folks. All this packaging. I'm just going. I don't even know. I shouldn't even put it up there, but I try to do it for my premium. Next, let's move to the premiums. And for what we got first, we got a Greenlight from the Hollywood series. And it's going to be a 1963 Impala. I think this is, unfortunately, 2022. This all was a Target haul, so that's what they had. And like I said, it's a 63 Chevy Impala from Starsky and Hutch. I don't remember them having Impala and Starsky and Hutch. Of course, Starsky drove the red with the white stripe 1974 slash 1975 or 76 Ford Grand Torino, which was the star of the show. But I think the other guy, Hutch, he drove like an old, well, he wasn't old at the time. It was like a LTD, but it was not a good looking car. It was kind of, I don't even think it had hubcaps. So maybe he had this car at first, or maybe it was one of the villain's cars. I don't know. I just know it's a 63 Impala and I collect this casting. And engine is done. I like, it has blue interior, which is weird being it's green. But I like the profile of it. It's like a sleeper. And I have a Johnny Lightning Impala here, 63. And I just wanted to see the difference. In the casting. It look like the Johnny Lightning is shorter and boxier. Might be the same size. It's relatively the same size. Johnny Lightning's a little shorter, a little slimmer. Like, I think it's supposed to be wide like that. It's an older car, and Chevy Impala's all wide, so the Greenlight might be more accurate. They probably had to do this like this, so they wanted it to fit in the blister and stuff, right? But yeah, it's pretty cool. I forgot when I got this Johnny Lightning. I want to say had to be before 20. Okay, 2019. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. It's always good to have a cool Impala. Next, what we have is a Johnny Lightning from the pop culture series, and it's from the movie James Bond, or James Bond franchise movie, The Man with the Golden Gun, which I forgot when this movie came out. It's not giving me any, but it had to be like in the 70s because this car brand new. So it's car is a 77, 75, yeah, 74. So it probably came out around that time. And it's a 74 AMC Hornet. Of course, I love the sleepers. So I had to scoop this up. And of course, I got the AMC Pacer, which is also from, well, one of their pop culture series called, the sub-series called Trivial Pursuit, which we'll see something from there in a minute. And this is from the Wayne's World movie, the AMC Pacer. And I think this is a 77. 77 or 76. So this is pretty cool. The hood doesn't open, black interior. A lot of detail, well done. Most people would sleep on this, but I think it's a good addition to the collection. The wheels look correct. It looks pretty good. I actually saw this movie, like, I want to say it's been some months, but I think they were doing a James Bond marathon earlier this year. So that brings us to our last card for this video, which is going to be, so I messed this packaging up. It's going to be Johnny Lightning, Pop Culture, Trivia Pursuit, and this one is the 70, is it 79? 77 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, and it's from the first Smokey and the Bandit movie. With Trivia Pursuit series, you get a commemorative game piece, and you get the card with the questions in it that would be like in the Trivia Pursuit game. So that's always something nice to have. And I'll just flash stuff from this series. So the hood on this doesn't open, but it's well detailed. The only problem I have with this is the wheels look wrong. They look like gold spokes, but they're supposed to be snowflakish. I have a Johnny Lightning here. I mean, not a Johnny Lightning. This is Johnny Lightning. Well, Gary shows a Greenlight from their Hollywood series. And as you can see, it has like snowflakish wheels. Eagle is wrong, but this is a custom model. I forgot what it was called. So, yeah, you can see it better on this later one, which the other one is a 77 or 78, and this one is like a 79, I think, or 80, maybe later, maybe 82. Yeah, but that's the way the snowflake wheel should kind of look. And they didn't do that with Johnny Lightning. I don't know why. But still, I'm glad to have this because I've been looking for a Bandit Trans Am for my collection. So I was passing this one off as a Bandit Trans Am, but this is from a Greenlight sub series called, I don't know if it was Haggerty or auction or something like that. It was based on a real car though. I forgot what series it was. Yeah, this is 79. And this is 77. So this is 2019, I think. And the other one is 2018. I had this since 2018. So I add this to the collection. That's a good addition to the collection. So I'm happy. So this has been odds and ends number 82. Like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel. It's not the worst either. Motto here is to show a little love for the diecast. I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down. And for random viewers who happen to cross this channel, I encourage you to hit the subscription button, the notification button, leave a like or dislike behind. Or leave a comment behind if you feel inclined to do so. I'd love to get feedback. And that'll pretty much be it. Until we do the next video, Big Dappuccino signing out. Peace and blessings.